Welcome back to some more Monster Train 2 Monster Action. Hope you are doing well. I am taking a break from some prepping. I mentioned in the start of my last video, there is an expected heavy winter storm going up the east coast of the U.S., south and east coast. And where I live, it is looking like I'm going to expect, at the moment, so this is Friday, the afternoon, and I'm not expecting weather until Saturday evening, but to start through like Monday morning. But I'm expecting about, currently it says about 0.4 inches of ice. I'm good with snow. I mean, snow can shut things down pretty easily in where I am because it's not an infrastructure prepared for constant heavy snow like when I used to live in the northern U.S. But ice is a completely different manner because ice weighs down trees, it weighs down branches, it weighs down power lines, so you can get, besides the travel issues, it does some heavy infrastructure issues on the power grid. So I've been doing some prep for that. Got some extra food, checking my gas tanks to see how much I have for that. Some alternate heat sources, batteries, all the fun things. Filling up any container I have that is closable with water, because I don't think there's a thing as too much water if you're potentially looking at a widespread power outage. So yeah, I'm just taking a break from all of that to do another recording. This may or may not go out on a Monday. Oh, what date is that? Monday, January 26th. Depends if I find the time to get this published before the outage, the potential outage, I'm going to call it potential outage, still hits, or if I don't get it out until after the weather rolls through. Who knows? We'll find out. Right? Anyways, like I said, I'm taking a break from all that. I just need the breather. This is how I relax. This is how I relax in my recording times as well. I mean, that's why I like to do these videos, because I do find playing the game as I do a nice break from everything else I have to do. So we're going to play this run. We are in 399 of our rotating random randoms. We are Penumbra today, so let's go ahead and get started. Cool. We have Entropy. That's interesting. We have Luna Coven. We got main Luna Coven instead of the Exile, so we will, I guess, ping plenty of things. We get, all right. We get double morsels, so we are going to play morsels. Monstrous does get a lot of trample clear, but we got a lot of pings for that, so I'm going to take Architect. I'm going to call that something. Versatile Ember Staff is good with this, just because, morsels trigger the unit and the spell. I'm going to have plenty of junk to play three things really easily. I was hoping for... We're going to play bottom, by the way. I was hoping for Monstrous, so I could actually scale really hard. But it's fine that I'm not. We can do plenty of damage as is. Let's see what we get. We're going to keep up the lifesteal really high and the damage really high, right? I think 2 floor of these morsels is going to be more than enough to get me through. Okay, so we get a little double block. Doesn't matter. Yeah, this should be easy kill. Even more damage. Let's see what all my morsels are at. Let's get even more damage. All that space gives me plenty of opportunity to get these kills. Now I have 2 pips of units down, which does leave me 3 pips. Let's take a Perils just for something additional. I don't think we need another Celestial Storm though. And since this is morsel, it's not really an overstack type situation. Who are we against? We're against Fleshweaver. I honestly Ugh. I was gonna say, I kind of want this Umbra banner because they are really strong and too relentless in the early rounds. But I kind of also need a unit upgrades, and I'm not going to get any next round. This is a... I'm going to go this way. Ah, morsel made. Okay, well. I am really happy that I have done this thing now. Let's just go Shade Splitter with an intrinsic. I like that. Let's consume out a Witch Weave and a Celestial Storm. That way I redraw quicker. Ember reduction is fine. We still get 3 Ember, which means we can drop all 3 of these still. This is very good for us. Let's play this junk. Yeah, awesome. We can ping out both of those. We are going to probably take some damage here, unfortunately. Well, it depends if I draw. That is good. I think I messed this up a little bit. We're gonna take the Ember Drain. At least for next round. It's okay. Okay, it's not as okay as I was hoping, but whatever. I should have planned that a little bit better. It's fine that I didn't. We're still getting a nice, simple kill. You know, you do a lot of work, which is great. This definitely means, though, we need multi-strikes, and we need them a lot. We also want that Packed Morsels. Packed Morsels is great. Skip those. If it's not Morsel Generation, I don't think I actually want to draft it anymore. We're looking for multi-strike here. There is no multi-strike, so we're just going to re-roll. We'll take the Planetarium. I'm not going to go to 1 with this type of deck. Yeah, we definitely don't want these. Okay? It's very unfortunate. This is kind of a bad whiff cycle for us. We're going to make you deployable. And I guess we'll put the Mage Blade into the deck. I can put that on one of my backline units to get some additional damage, right? Alright, so do we survive turn 1? That's the question. I think I can, okay? Yeah, we're going to survive turn 1. 53, so we are going to drop another one of these. 61, that almost kills that unit. Alright, that is enough to make sure that dies next floor as needed. Ooh, this is pretty good. We just go... We're going to go double Spear Steward. Let's drop some units here. We're going to give you damage shield so I can just go ahead and cast Perils. That way, if I don't hit the Rubble Morsel, which I did, I still have the stats, right? And then we ping this middle unit because it's more damage. Not that it matters because I have the damage shield. Yeah, this will allow me to take those out, which is very good. What do we draw? Nice. The Assault is great because then I can clear these out. And what we do is we ping here twice, right? And then we storm out both of them. Nice way to remove 3 stacks. Alright, units, come on down. This is good for us. Now, I am killing all of these. I'm going to ping once and then ping you out. Get that out of the deck. Okay, we've gotten a good number of stacks down, which is Exactly the type of thing we want to see. Get this out of here. Nice. There's my rubble morsels. I'm going to ping you. I think we just ping you twice like that. Take 0 damage. This guy should be more than enough to get us a kill, right? It is. Alright, we need trample, we need multi-strikes. Let's just clear you out once. We got the kill here anyways, we're fine. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get those embers. We'll take a... Oh, man. Actually, we're going to take a... Wretch is great for our scaling. I kind of also... We're going to take the Wretch. I think I wanted both of those. Both are good. We're going to take a Morsel Maker and Ember. Yeah, this is going to give us a lot of scaling. And we're going to have plenty of space because of our starting unit. We really just need multi-strike. If it's not multi-strike, we... put 20 health into one of them. Then we reroll. One size Titanite. I will take a Titanite on you, though. It's at least something. I'm going to take a second Morsel Maker as well, okay? More floor space is good. And we are going to scale quickly, but I think we need to play middle. We're going to take Ember again next time. That's going to allow us to play here. Plus, we'll have the extra space. So that'll be good. Let's get our morsels out. Nice. Let's just wipe these guys. We drop the equipment on the front one. Yeah, this is fine. That's a very solid start. All right, awesome rubble morsels. You'd love to see those. Now, the only downside of, well, it's not the only downside, but one of the downsides, I should say, of Morsel Maid is you can't do the other super good strategy. You know what I'm talking about. That other super good strategy being a Shroud Spike. I mean, I could do it on like a different floor, but it's not the same, you know? Now we're just going to feed morsels into here. We do want to kill at least one of those. Yeah, see, we're going to have no issue killing tanks, right? Get junk out of my hand. And that way we can just drop all of these morsels. We keep the calcified ember in for now. You can get, if you have 2 calcified embers, you remove one of them, you know, Seraph, because they're no longer useful. If you have more than 2, you can start removing them earlier. You don't need any for the Titan fight to draw your full hand, especially since you're only getting 9 cards anyways. Junk, go away. Look at my yummy, yummy morsels. We are going to do this. We get 14 whopping damage in. I mean, 600 damage is more than enough stats, right? And we just click enter. Who are we against next? Yeah, so we need the backline clear. We got a little bit. Which one are you, by the way? You are Slay. We're going to be fine on that one. And then your Sap and Curses, that's also probably going to be fine. Cannibalize is more, but I need morsels to start with, so I think I'm going to skip that. Excavation's not bad. It gives me additional hits, and that's the thing I really need right now, is I need additional ways to hit things. So we do have to take those. I want both of those shops. But this has technically two tries for a multi-strike. So this is a higher chance. Those are not multi-strikes. Those are not multi-strikes. We'll take another Moonlit Glaive. We're just going to glaive up our floor. I think that's going to be the correct call. Let's just get a couple of glaives down. We're going to save that. I might visit... Oh, man. Why are these always across from each other like that? I don't like that. Thank you, game. Okay. I think we purge out Witch Weaves. Train Stewards I keep in because I can play them once they go away. Witch Weaves stay in the deck, and this will let me redraw into morsels quicker. Once again, I'm going to play... Ooh, this one's actually a little bit tougher. Now, I think I can get away with playing bottom on this one. Maybe. Let's get these morsels out of here. Yeah, we're going to take some damage, unfortunately. But we are crushing the statue right away, so it's not as much as I've, worst case scenario. But it's what, still, actually still a decent amount. Okay. I'm going to take you out here. Don't want to take that damage no matter what, okay? Interesting. I'm going to take that so we don't take the 6. And I guess reduce this. I want to keep my Ember going because I want to keep hitting things. All right. Can I do 15 here? Good. Yeah, that was a mistake in ordering or whatever. All right, I would definitely... Yeah, I like these rubble morsels, please. Awesome. Wretch. Does it give me... It gives me the rubble morsel. That's good, because then I can excavation eruption mid. Now, it's not going to be the giant damage, but it does give a chance. Almost kills that. So I might be able to draw a kill spell for it, right? Yeah, duality, nice. Let's save ourselves damage. See, we got pretty good stats. Not like the most amazing of stats yet. We're at least getting up to 500. Though it's not until, the boss spawns. Double gorge, more morsels. Those are the type of effects I'm looking for. Alright, Crucible Extension, Blazing Bolts. We'll take Blazing Bolts because it is another damage effect. It's a pretty good one for our main floor. The other nice thing is I can play top later on, which is going to be strong. Alright, we want extra draw. This is good. Extra embers also good. And then we're going to start out strong with our morsels. And, ooh, honestly, debuff removal. Yeah, I want it all of it. That's a solid set of things to draw. I'm going to keep getting rid of Witch Weaves. Awesome. All of these are incredibly useful, in my opinion. Cleansing Water, you might not think, but being able to remove like Spell Shield against Entropy over here is actually going to It's going to save me a good bit because then I can still ping things. I wonder how many morsels this technically gets if I have 2 of these on the floor. Do I get 7? I'll have to slow down and find that out. Oh, you're incant. Let's, I guess, not incant you. Eruption kills 1 of them. We're going to go ahead and drop this so you at least get some stats. And let me drop you. So you still die, but it's not backing the slay. Oh, I guess we can keep you alive. Wait, do you go bottom? Awesome, that's perfect. Because that means you don't get... That doesn't die. I think we blazing bolts and then I'm gonna start the assault. We play the equipment. I think that's better than killing that backliner at the moment. It's gonna give us more wide damage, which once again, that's kind of what we need. That's a solid hit. So now we blast you. We can actually just blast that full floor. Then we drop yet another one. We'll drop that one in the back. Yeah, we are in very solid position, I think. This is fine. We do have to figure out how to deal with the backliners in this middle wave, but we can get there. Mostly by playing lots of morsels. Let's go ahead, blazing bolts. Perfect. We get a nice, very nice wide clear here. Slam to those morsels, please. I'm gonna keep the junk in there. You can check our. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them, because that's +4 draw. This will give us +5 next turn. So yeah, we want to keep it still. Ah, classy Rebel morsels. Let's go ahead and ping you. And honestly, it doesn't really matter from here. We're gonna get the kill. And we can clear all these waves pretty easily. The health incant's not as bad in my opinion. This is fine. We're going to drop that just to get units out of my deck. Or not my deck, out of my hand is what I meant. Because getting units out of my hand means I get more morsels back. Honestly, I could probably just hit end turn from here on out and I would win. I'm going to see if we get Rebel Morsel. Nice. That's already max level, which I really like. Let's make it this wave easier on me. You know what? I think I'm just going to make sure I don't take damage. And then probably just click end round from here on out. 1300. You're going to die... I played that because it gives me, you know, these for no matter what. Just take out units. This should show me the X. That would be some weird miracle with 10 life steal where it doesn't. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. Ma doesn't work. Wretch. We'll take another Wretch. It's just more, you know. More scaling. More scaling is good, right? We are going to go to the right side. No multi-strike. We will put a health on you. We'll put a damage shield on you. Yeah, multi-strike. Love it. Let's put a conduit 5 on this. Okay. And what does the alcove show me? Now this. Summon a unit. I could get a train steward. No, thank you. Corruption's not what I want. Let's take melee weakness, put it on you. Alright. This is for each... For every 2 blights in my deck. How many blights do we currently got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can purge 1 on this fight and still be fine. Let's take Space Prism here. This is... should I play middle? I get 2 hits, so I think we can play bottom. I think this is going to be fine. We get 2 scales there, which is good. Since you have multi-strike, we're going to give you the glaive now, because I want my initial damage. Awesome. That was perfectly hit. 40 damage. Actually, we can pop this. I know I'm going to take some excess pings here, but it's fine. Okay, I want to know how many morsels I get. I think it's going to give me... Oh, because I have 5 units, I only get 4 morsels. That's hilarious. Don't like that. Don't like that in the slightest. I wonder what... So, that's 4 units. I mean, I think it's fine either way. It is more conduit this way, which is good. Get these cards out of my hand, please. Alright, at this point, we're double hitting for 500 already. Thank you, Mage Blade. Get those 2 out of my deck. Yeah, we are in a very winning position here. We got an Ember Morsel. Bop. Keep feeding me, thank you. Alright. Oh. This one doesn't actually clear the floor, which is pretty funny. Cool. Very cool. We'll go ahead and put this in the back. Technically, do you want to get rid of these embers, but I guess not this turn. Alright, we've hit 1,000 damage. I think we have more than enough, right? Oh man, I finally got some corruption. How rude. Take that, reanimate. Anything perishing? No. Oh, these both lost their spikes. That's hilarious. Yeah, okay, nothing there. So let's just blazing bolts. Nice, a rubble. We'll spare that. Alright, can I get rid of a junk? I can get rid of a junk. Let's see if I get Ember. That's good. We take one. One's not too bad from that part. I think we can still get rid of another of the junk. Give me all that gold. We'll take an engine upgrade. More Ember is more good for us. And then... what do I actually need here? Could get health. Gain back 20 health. It's not bad. It also gives us the chance at another multi-strike, so we take that. +2 middle floor, oh boy. Even more space that we can't use, though. That's the only thing. It's not useful to have that. Sails. I actually will take the sails. Quick speed, spell sanctum. Nah. Let's get a weapons cache. Just gonna find those things earlier. Let's merge these two. We'll put this on one of our backliners, right? Alright, purges is just cards I do not want to draw. Which could be a lot of things, let's be honest here. I was hoping for like a stasis crystal, though. It's okay. Stasis crystal or a multi-strike would have been the most ideal of situations. We're going to get a lot of junk quite frequently with this, but I do not care. Honestly, I think that's good. Sure, 10 armor. Unequipped, we can handle that. I think we have to play top, though, just to gives us time to kill enchanters. I'm going to put the damage shield one in front. And look at it, we already start scaling. What was that game? You kidding me? Wow, that is very rude. Did not appreciate that. Wow. Okay. Good to know. Hunger doesn't trigger. Eaten doesn't trigger. Just kind of like doubly screwed over because of that. I do not enjoy being hit double by that. There we go. Really wish I had that rubble morsel, but no. Okay. That's definitely the hand for the Fluorite Storm. And then you. We need to take out these annoying units. Come on, Rubble. Nice. We can always play a morsel. Oh, we don't even need to. We'll give you the attack. We will just hit that floor. Anyways, here come a lot of morsels. Do this? Nah, I think we go 50-50 in the back. Oh, cool. I can just pop that unit. I'm gonna get so many morsels this turn. I'm gonna be basically done with offensive scaling. Then from here, it's just blocking constantly. Man, I wish I could have gotten some of the other morsel artifacts, spawning more morsels. The crystal, whose name I suddenly forgot, the summon 20 morsels and do 200 damage, whatever it is. That's always a nice one. That's a good one for helping making sure you clear these wide waves partway through, or I guess on this turn, in the case of this deck. Alright, we're going to get rid of junk first. Let's pop you. There we go. Rubble morsel is perfect. We wipe the floor, and then we excavation. That gives us another 2 ember. Very cool. Now we're going to have to kill that unit at some point. This is good for just knocking you out of there. No more incants for them. Darn. Hoping for those ember morsels. Ah, nice. I got one in hand. That is really good for us. Gotta play them all out, because we don't want them in the deck, right? And we gotta take out units where we can. Perfect. There we go. And now this floor is handled. I'm not going to bother with that. This guy's big enough. I don't need the wretches anymore. I just need to make sure I keep clearing these waves, drawing more cards so I can actually clear waves. That is the big thing going on here. Oh, we're not attuned. There's our ember. That's good. Doesn't matter how many morsels I have. Okay. We just need this ember. Oh man, we are taking so much damage. I don't know. My hits were just so bad here. We knock you down. That's not going to kill me, is it? 20, 40, 60, 68, 75. Oh no. It's going to come close. Whew, 52. That could be enough. Could be as a keyword. And of course we have more damage coming in at us here, but this time we're attuned. And that makes a huge difference, okay? You jerks. Now, I guess I could have put the blade on something else. This initial scaling was good for us, though. Yeah, we get an easy kill, so we're just gonna end turn. Oofed. Alright, I think we have to play bottom. Yeah, we're definitely playing bottom. It's going to allow us to kill quicker, I think. We're going to scale as hard as we can. Avoid as much damage as we can. We're not going to play this stupid shade splitter and mess me up. I mean, we will play it. We're just not going to play it on bottom. Oh, I could have played another one. The double block. Wow, this is a miserable hand. Let's ping you. We're going to scale up as quick as we can. This would be a great turn. I took all my train swords out, didn't I? Yeah. I'm going to wipe this floor. Alright, here's where it comes down to luck. That was not the luck I wanted. We do need to cast those every single time we get them. Because we need to scale up that floor as high as possible. Alright, that's a good floor wipe. We want as many damage numbers as we can get. 7, so we can go ahead and retch here. We need... Oh, no! I got screwed by that draw and playing too quick. That is annoying. The game doing that to me is just... That is cruel. Game. Alright. We're still going to get a lot of scaling here. You are dead. So I think at this point it's kind of tough. Get out of here, Dominion's Eye. Alright, Rubble Morsel's amazing for us. That's all dying except for you. That's actually really good. I'm going to Blazing Bolts. I need to start trying to get more damage into you. And we need our our big guy able to kill next turn without issue. Okay. Three. It's this. It's this. Okay, that's good. That takes out 2 things, which is not enough. But we do want to make sure we kill everything, so that weakening is good. Alright, we are dropping this Rubble Morsel here. So I want this Ember. 2600. You are going to die this turn. Whoop, that is not who I wanted to hit. I want to ping you. We go down to 8. Oh, we got this, right? Yep. So that means I'm going to get my morsels, please. I want morsels because you guys are jerks. Nice, I even get an ember. I get double ember. I'm gonna blazing bolts you. Kill you with my Umbra cards. Whew. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, 3,870 conduit because all those morsels kept coming to play and they died. Run summary. There, we made it barely on the life total. The main problem, of course, with Umbra here was I needed the multi-hits. And so, yeah. And that's why I picked up. I mean, I kept the Celestial one. I, had the Purge on, but having the second one there, having the double Antumbra Assaults, I probably could have kept some Witch Weaves. Maybe, I don't know. That they ping for 1, which is good against those X1s, but they had the Spell Shield. Some of them lost the Spell Shield. Thank you, Cleansing Water. That was very good. But honestly, the multi-hit damage spells, the Blazing Bolts, that was good. The Excavation Eruption, actually useful. Yeah, those those were needed to give me the more than just the 2 big hits and a couple of medium small hits. And that's what you kind of need to watch out for. With Umbra, you need to be able to clear wide waves, and they're really good at single target big damage waves. And so they're like, yeah, 1 tank, 2 tanks, I can take that out. It's when you start hitting like, okay, well, I need to kill a small tank, 2 big tanks, and then 3 small guys. You're like, oh no, what is Umbra going to do? And you need to take these supplemental damage spells. Blazing Bolts is probably the best for it, just because it hits a lot of things, and it can chunk down the big tanks so that are, killable by smaller units. Excavation Eruption is usually not it, but it worked well here because of the Cleansing Water for the Spell Shield. The extra magic damage from my room, right? That's doing 45 instead of 25 a hit is actually useful. But hey, that is the end of this run. So with that said, if you are in these upcoming heavy winter storms in the US, or if you are, anywhere else, please be safe. And thanks for watching and have fun.